Hello everyone, it's around 3 p.m. right now, and I thought that I would be studying from around 11 a.m. onwards, but I wasted a lot of time and I went to library. The library was closed, and then I thought that I have to come here. I thought again that I have to go to another library, but still I didn't do it. Okay, so it's 3 p.m. right now, and I have wasted using it, seeing the reels and some vlogs and all, which is not good. I know. I do have my exams on Saturday. Today is Thursday, so I need to work for it. Fingers crossed. I'm really, really scared right now. I don't know what to do. Yeah, so there are a few things that I'm going to do right now. I don't want to waste my full day. I don't want to. It's wrong. I did. I There are many people who may be studying like a lot. I know, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's start it. Uh, Better late than never, right? So it's 3 p.m. right now, and I'm going to start. I'm going to complete. Now, I don't think of. I'm not thinking right now of the timing, but I want to stick till late night now, maybe. And I'm going to use the Pomodoro technique. I think you guys know it. They For a certain time you are studying, and then for a certain time you are taking break. So for the study break, I'm going to use around 50 minutes, maybe 50 minutes, and then I'll take 10 minutes gap, and again 50 minutes, 10 minutes gap, and again like this I'm trying to. So let's start. Hello everyone, I just completed 50 minutes of one slot, and it's 4:21 right now. So I just took 10 minutes of break, in which I had some water break and some just moving around. So now I'm going to start my second slot. It's 4:20, 4:25, you guess, because I have some work, so I'll complete that. And then after, from 4:25, so I will have till, I'll be studying till 5:15. So finally it's over, second slot. Now I'm going to take 10 minutes break. I'm just going to move around and let's see what. As you can see, Kathmandu pollution was reached to the topmost level. So today, from yesterday night, it was raining throughout the night and today whole day. And after that, if I have to show you the situation of our Kathmandu, it's really pretty. Let me show you. It's almost 5:35. It became around 20 minutes of break. I just had some. I just quickly had some snacks and water. Now, I also do have my cup of tea here. So this is the update. Now I'm going to start my third slot, and in third slot today I'm going to read about UNO. You know what is UNO, United Nations Organization, and let's see how many things can I revise and go through it. Was established in 1945, October 24, and it was established by Frederick Rucher in 1942. There were 51 countries, along with, and the Poland was the last one. And right now it has 193 countries. Its headquarters is in Newark, America. The major languages are SCARF, SCARFE. S for Spanish, C for Chinese, A for Arabic, F for French, R for Russian, and E never goes anywhere. So E is obviously there. Uh, right now, the right now the um, the Secretariat of UNO is Antonio Guterres, from Portugal, and the major motto of UNO is "It's Your World." So, uh, roughly saying, the major updates are here are 193 countries, and October 24 is also celebrated as UN Day basically. And the UN logo was made by Oliver Lincoln Lingest. Its blue color is given for the peace because there was World War going on, and at the end of World War, all the countries except of Germany and Japan. When Japan when Japan left its gave its like weapon, I mean like surrendered at that time. After that, there was before around that time only the UNO was about to start from by the Axis countries. Axis countries means the major four pillars of UN are peace and security, human resource, rule of law, and development. And and the 193rd country to join UNO was South Sudan, and there is only one country that ever withdraw from the UN because there was some argument between UN and no between Indonesia and another one country. So that's why it withdraw around in 1965, but again it rejoined it later in 1966. And UN along with its like UN along with the UN has many organizations under it, like World Trade Organization. Then after there is UNESCO. Then after there is other organizations. So, but they have got Nobel Prize in so many, like for so many time. But UN as a particular organization. UN has been awarded with the Nobel Prize in 2001, and it was sharing that with Kofi Annan, then Secretariat of UN. and then Secretariat of UN, and there are major four six organs of UN, and so we'll be talking that about that later. But here. Before we talk about when we talk about UN, and we don't talk about one part, like one of the major organization, because UNO was not the first international organization which was working with so many countries. But before that, there was a League of Nations. League of Nations was established in 1920 AD, January 10. Just an update. So sorry, I was reading human resource there, but it is human rights. Yeah, and we were talking about League of Nations. League of Nations was established in 1920 AD, January 10, and Woodrow Wilson was the one who established League of Nations, and its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. It used to have English and French as the major language. And last Secretariat of League of Nations was Jean Lister, and the first one was James Eric. So here 32 countries had signed this one, and first country to ever leave the League of Nations was Costa Rica, and it left in 1925 Jan 22. And treaty of there were two treaties. There was a major role why League of Nations was not able to like be so popular. Actually, it was finished in 1946, and in 1945 there was already UN established. So the major reasons, like why the League of Nations was was not doing so good, was because of there was some treaties signed. And when we talk about the First World War and Second World War, it is connecting. First World War led up to League of Nations, and Second World War lead up to UNO. And so first was like there was a Versailles Treaty, Treaty of Versailles, that was signed in 1919 June 28, and it was in the France Versailles Royal Palace. Also there were like, I know you may be having like, why is he talking about UNO right now? But I'm having fun, so I'm saying. Okay, and there I'll be talking about other parts too, because for me it is being easier to read like this. Next part is Nepal became the member of UNO in 1955 after around 10 years in December 14. And here are a few things that we are going to learn about now. UN major things, like for example, there are 111 words used there, and 10,000 parts, and there say 19 there are, and then there are major major parts. I'm sorry. Yeah. So it was first signed in the charter in 1945 June 26. The first country to ever sign that was China, and the second country, last country to sign that was Poland. And the UN flag was made in 1946 December 7, and it got like assurance in 1946 only, October 20, but later on it was like made public to 1946 December 7. And the logo, I said you that it was made by Oliver. It is easy to remember because there are olive branches, and olive, from there Oliver comes there. And if you see the UN logo, there is like blue color, which gives the sign of like peace, because there was a World War II going on, and the UN was established just to accompany that, not accompany but to finish that, I'm sorry. And next one was there are olive branches, which gives the sign of like peace. If you have ever seen the peace sign, there is a dove, and then it carries olive branches too, so that's why there is olive. And next part is And the next part is, if you see the like UN logo, so there is from north pole, it has been seen. When you see the earth, it's seen like that. And obviously the latitude lines are not seen, but the five latitude lines and the earth with all its continents are engraved in like UN's flag. So it's also like the charter, which was for the charter was made in by Arkveld Mackels. So it was made in October 24. That is why it was not made in October 24, but it was signed by all the countries in October 24. That is why it's also called it as UND. So here I do have some like now we are going to talk about the major six organs of UN. So first one is General Assembly, which is also called GA in most of the cases, and it is the major part of UN because all the countries, all the 193 countries, except this part, except this organ, none of the organs has all the meetings like taking all the countries together. There are only certain countries that is working, and then certain are not. So only this is the part where all the organs meet together once in a year. And first of all, it was made in 1946 Jan 10. Its headquarters is also in London. Except for one of the organ, there is all the headquarters are in London only, so it's easier to remember. And they decided that first of all, it's the meeting usually carries out within September to December midway. And the first chairman of General Assembly was Paul Henry Spark. He was in 1946, and then 78th was Dennis Francis in Trinidad and Tobago, and then after 69th was Philemon Gyang, Cameroon, from 2024 onwards. So currently he is the chairman right now. And in 2022 June 8, Nepal 77 was elected for, I'm sorry, 77 General Secretariat was president was elected, and that was Kasaba Karosi. It's like you have for 1 year, and then next one is already chosen. So from 2025 onwards, he will be the one. And the first person, whoever went for General Assembly meeting was from Nepal was BP Koirala. And so there are two major points I need to talk about. The first one is Kasaba Karusi is elected for 2025 onwards, and for 2026 I think Dennis Francis was allocated, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so the major roles of General Assembly are decision making, and it's like basically they make decisions in two ways. There are two ways how they make decisions. First one is 2/3 majority. 2/3 majority is taken for all the important issues, that is carried out for all the UN countries, and the next one is simple majority. And the second one was simple majority. Simple majority is normally done for simple stuffs like there are some non-important, not that important work that went to General Assembly, so they do like that. And that's there is a sitting arrangement during the 78th session in 2023-24. North Macedonia will accept the first seat. There now you may be thinking that what is the importance of the first seat, but they are also like first seat, second seat is also elected. The one who are sitting in the first seat is going to get the higher priorities. There are certain things that they are going to get priority in. So till now, there are only four women who have got membership. They are Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit from India, and Angi E. Brucken from Liberia, and Mrs. Sikhaya Rashid Al Fada means Bahrain. She's from Bahrain. Maria Faranda from Ecuador. And the one who was using like the one who used to speak a lot, the major, was Fidel Castro, and he spoke for 4 hours 19 minutes straight. And the one who spoke a very less was from Bhutan, that was Deva Chering. He spoke only for 30 seconds in the GA assembly. And there are so many committees that it's helped by. And the first General Assembly session was held in Westminster Central Hall, London, in 1946. It's appropriate. Now, the second organ is Security Council. Security Council has 15 members. So there are 5 permanent members. Five permanent members. They are A, B, C, F, R. I have remembered it like this: A for America, B for Britain, C for China, F for France, and G for Germany. So these are the major five power. They also carry the important powers like 5 veto power. This is one of the reason why UNO has, it's a drawback of UNO basically, because if any of the member of this 5 countries, they say no to one thing, if they say no to one thing, that is going to be cancelled. So that is not even going for the meeting in General Assembly. So that's why they have a major power. So 5 major power, and then 10 there are temporary. Now 10 there are temporary. So it's like Nepal became the member of it for twice, like in 1969 to 1970 and 1988 to 1981. So it's like you become the member for a Security Council for 2 years, and it's like every year they choose 5. But one of the 10 groups is going to be sustained for 10 years. No, sorry, 2 years. Sorry, I'm so sorry. 2 years. But the next one which will be chosen is already chosen the next year, I guess. Actually, I'm revising the topic right now, so if I am doing any mistake, please let me know in the comment section. And they don't choose like randomly. There are some like basically called quotas. Yeah. So from Africa, from Asia, Africa, Muluk Parat say it was like 5 members. Then from Latin America, it's 2 members. From East Europe, there is 1 member, and from West Europe, there are 2 members. So this way, 10 of the extra countries, 10 of the temporary countries are chosen. So that there are 3 countries that have not become the member of temporary members. They are Maldives, Bhutan, and Afghanistan. And the one which has got a lot of time, membership of a lot of time, is Japan. So it got around 12 times. And Nepal, as I told you, it became twice, from 1969 to 1970 and 1988 to 1981. And so right now the temporary members from 2023 to 24 were Mozambique, Japan, Malta, Switzerland, and Ecuador. And then I have read it like Mozama Sui means Mozambique, Jama, Malta, Switzerland, and Ecuador. And then in 2024 to 2025, currently 2024 December, they follow the normal English calendar. From January to December they are sustaining. So from 2024 January 1 to 2025 December last. I mean, there are 5 countries that are the non-temporary members. The first one is Algeria, Sierra, and then after Dakshin Korea, and then after Slovenia and Guyana. So I have read it like Asi Kosak. I need this kind of sentences to read. And from 2025 2025 January 1 2027 January December at last, so December 31st basically. So the countries that are going to be the non-temporary members are Denmark, Pakistan, Panama, Greece and Somalia. Denmark, Pakistan, Panama, Greece and Somalia. Denmark, Pakistan, Panama, Greece and Somalia. So here um um now next we are going to is Economic and Social Council. So basically it talks about the human rights, and thereafter there are 54 countries members. First one, General Assembly, there were 193, all were members. In Security Council, there were 50 members. And in Economic and Social Council, 15 members basically. And Economic and Social Council, there are 54 countries. So that will be the member. Like for example, there is Asia, 11 countries will be chosen. Africa, 14. I'm sorry. Latin America, 10. East Europe, 6. And West Europe, 13. And others. So each for 3 years. 54 countries will be chosen for 3 years. Nepal was the member of it in 2018 January 1, with Afghanistan, Qatar and Pakistan. From 2023 and Nepal has become its member for 4 times till now. So it is from first only in General Assembly, second in Security Council it was member twice, and then in Economic and Social Council it was member, so it was member for 4 times. In 1980 to 1982, 2001 2003, 2013 to 15 and 24 to 26 also it's the member. So here the major committees are Afriki, like this right now. Now next one we have is Trustship Council. So there it's currently not working. So basically it's not removed from the UNO, but it's not working right now because if there is any okay, so I need to see this topic again. Okay, and then after next one is justice, international justice, international, what is it called? Antarashtriya Nyayalaya basically, right? So it was there are 15 judges. They are there for 9 years, and in 1929 like Permanent Court of International Justice, it became the Permanent Court of International Justice. And during First World War also it was the member, and it was and later on it just changed its name. So all the 193 countries, obviously they are the members, and official language one is Sachivalaya. Sachivalaya means it is the biggest organ of the like secretariat basically. So Mahasachiv is for 5 years, and so here basically they are first it was started in 1956 February 1, and it went for 5 it is for 5 years, and then 1 year can be added there. So first one was Trygve from Norway, and second one was, and right now is Antonio Guterres from Portugal from 2017 onwards. And one of the rule is that from the 5 countries, from the 5 major countries, that carries veto power. The secretary general can't be from those countries. And till now, 9 secretary generals are there, and they're Up Mahasachiv. So it was started from 1998. The first one was Anjina J. Mohammed from Nigeria, and no, sorry, first one was Louis Frest from Canada, and right now current is Anina J. Mohammed from Nigeria, and uh, till they have the five till now there are 5 vice secretariats. So till now the major secretariats are from Trigveli was from Norway, and okay. So there was the first Secretary General was Straig Lai from Norway. Second was Dag Hammarskjöld from Sweden, and he was the only one who died while serving for his office, and he was also awarded with the Nobel Prize in 1961. And from African continent, there was Boutros Ghali, who was the 6th secretary, and the next one was Kofi Annan, who was the 7th Secretary General. He also got UN Nobel Peace Prize, which he shared with UN at that year in 2001. And father of UN is called Cordell Hall. He also got Nobel Peace Prize in 1945. So these were the some of the major topics I was studying about UN. I know I have to revise it. There are lots of things I don't remember right now. It was my Actually, I saw one video, and then after seeing that video, I just wrote down whatever I remembered. So I know I have to revise it again. There may be few things that I'm saying wrong, so I'll quickly revise that and let you know. So it's around 6:50 now. My third slot is completed. It just it just got 10 15 minutes more, which is quite fine. Now I'll take around half an hour break, and then again I'll start my fourth slot. आसमां में जैसे बादल हो रहे हैं, हम धीरे 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 पागल हो रहे हैं। आसमां में जैसे बादल हो रहे हैं, हम धीरे 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 पागल हो रहे हैं। मैं तो मर जाना है, वो ना जो मिलने आए। मैं तो मर जाना है, वो ना जो मिलने आए। सांसें मेरी हैं उनके हाथों में, याद पिया की, मेरे पिया की आने लगी, हाय भीगी भीगी रातों में। ओ याद पिया की आने लगी, हाय भीगी भीगी रातों। It's 7:35 now, so I'm going to start my fourth slot, and here I'm going to study. I'm going to revise the same topic, and then I'm going to do some quick revisions and some tests I'm going to do. So I think this will take 1.5 hour, and after that, let's meet. It's 9:12 right now, and I'm not done yet with this one, so I think I need to increase my this time. So before that, I'm going to have my dinner because I'm really hungry right now. So let's have dinner and let's continue it at around 9:30 maybe. Let's see. So I'm done with the dinner. It's 9:22 right now, but we'll start right now. I don't want to waste any time, so we'll finish this. Maybe it will take around half hour to 45 minutes to 1 hour basically. So let's finish this, and we'll take, after that we'll take half hour break, and then again we'll start. Is that okay? It's 10 p.m. right now, and I'm done with that. I need to revise it again. I tentatively am forgetting the dates and some important details. So right now I'll take half an hour break. After that we'll start our slot number 6, I guess. 6. So it's 11 almost now, 11 p.m., and I was busy with some one work, and documentation was taking a lot of time, so I could not start then. Now from 11 exactly, it's 3 minutes left, so 11 exactly we'll be starting again our fifth slot. Yeah, fifth slot. So stay tuned. It's 11:25 now. I was thinking that I'll be sleeping after this slot, but I don't think I'm feeling that sleepy right now. So let's stretch it a little bit, and then let's see. If I feel sleepy, then I'm going to sleep. That's all. That will be all. Um, so maybe I'll be taking one more slots, and then I'll be sleeping. Before that, I'll make to-do list for tomorrow, because I want to get up tomorrow earlier, and then I want to finish the rest of my stuffs. So let's do this much for today. Thank you. If you like my channel, if you like my study vlogs, so I would not tell you to share it or like it or subscribe it, but I think a comment is, I would want a comment over here. So there may be few things that I am doing wrong. Maybe this is the last time, like end of the time, so that's why I'm having some little bit of anxiety as well. But yeah, I can do it. I believe I can do it. So yes, maybe I can do it.